Hi everyone, good morning. Today we are going to discuss about the general rule of the integration by parts. So before that, yesterday we already discussed about the integration by parts. Once again I remind you the integral f of x, the integral f of x into g of x dx, the integral f of x into g of x dx, that is f of x integral g of x dx, f of x integral g of x into dx minus of d by dx of f of x integral g of x dx whole of dx. Is it clear? The first into integral of the second minus integral of the derivative of the first integral of the second. So that is u into integral v minus integral of derivative of the first integral of the second. So after that we discuss about integral e power x f of x plus f dash of x. So integral e power x f of x plus f dash of x into dx. This is the form e power x f of x plus c, e power x f of x plus c. After that integral e power minus x f of x minus f dash of x dx equal to minus e power minus x plus c. E power minus x into f of x minus f dash of x is equal to minus e power minus x f of x plus c. Then integral, the first one is the integral f of x plus integral f of x plus x into f dash of x dx. Integral f of x plus x into f dash of x dx is equal to x into f of x plus c. Integral f of x plus x into f dash of x into dx is the x into f of x plus c. So another one is integral e power ax a into f of x plus f dash of x into dx. Integral e power ax into a into f of x plus f dash of x equals to is the form e power ax f of x plus c. E power ax f of x plus c is the form. So the first one is integral e power x into f of x plus f dash of x into dx is the e power x f of x plus c. Second one is integral e power minus x into f of x minus f dash of x into dx is the minus of e power minus x into f of x plus c. Now the third one integral f of x plus x into f dash of x into dx is the x into f of x plus c. Now the final one integral e power ax into a into f of x plus f dash of x into dx is the e power ax f of x f of x plus c. The first here, these are the four some standard integrals using the by parts. By parts means UV rule, that is u into v, that means first into second. We have to take the u and v in the order of I late. I is the inverse trigonometric function, L is the logarithmic function, A is the algebraic function, T is the trigonometric function, E is the exponential function respectively. Therefore, now today we are going to discuss about the general rule of the integration by parts. Here the u is the first function and v is the second function. The general rule of the integration by parts. The general rule of the integration by parts means you have to take uv rule. Here u is the first function in x and v is the another function in x. Here the successive derivative of the u, that is u dash, u double dash, u triple dash exist, and the successive derivatives of the successive, not derivatives, integrals, the successive integrals of v, that is v1, v2, v3 exist. Then integral of u and v are the two functions in x. U and v are the two functions of x such that the successive derivative of the u, that is u dash, u double dash, u triple dash and so on exist, and the successive integrals of v, that is v1, v2, v3 exist. Then the integral of uv dx is the u into first into integral of the second minus u dash into v2 plus u triple double dash into v3 plus u triple dash into v4 and so on plus c. Now taking this rule, we have also find integral of log x into dx, integral of tan inverse 6 into dx. Therefore, this case we have to take log x into 1. In this case, tan inverse x into 1. Here we can observe here the log x is the u, 1 is the v. In this case also tan inverse x is the u, v is the 1 into dx. Therefore, now we are going to discuss one of the form e power x, integral e power x f of x dx. Here we can write e power x by using this one, the general rule of the integration by parts. First you can write e power x, first you can write f of x minus f dash of x, f double dash of x and so on. Suppose how to find the integral e power x into x cube. Suppose if you are taking the uv method, then you can apply the uv, you can apply the 3 times of uv. But the general rule of the integration method, it will be very easy to find. It will be very easy to evaluate this integral. That means e power x into x cube. The derivative of x cube is minus of 3x square. The derivative of 3x square is 6x. Derivative of 6 is the minus 6 plus c. Is it okay? Now we can write integral e power x into x cube into dx. First you can write e power x cube. Derivative of x cube is 3x square. This is 6x. Derivative of 6x is the 6. Now we can apply plus minus. We are taking in this case alternate sign only. Therefore, this is the method. Here u, v1, u dash, v2. Suppose we know that the integral of first function into second function. We know that first function into integral of the second function minus integral of the derivative of the first function into integral of the second function. Suppose we can apply the uv rule of x cube into x, e power x into x cube. We can apply in this case 3 times of the uv rule. We can apply the 3 times of the by parts, integral by parts. But one of the very easiest method to evaluate of the integral e power x into x cube dx is the first you can write x cube. The derivative of x cube is the 3x square. Its derivative is the 6x. Its derivative is the 6. We have to take the alternative sign also. Suppose here integral e power minus x cube dx. How to solve this one? Here this is the form integral e power minus x f of x into dx. Integral e power minus x f of x into dx can be written as, now this is the minus e power minus x. We can write minus of e power minus x. Then you can write f of x plus f dash of x, f double dash of x, f triple dash of x, and so on. Minus of e power minus x, first you can write f of x plus f dash of x plus f double dash of x. After that f triple dash of x. This is the form. Now minus of e power minus x, that is f of x plus f dash of x plus f double dash of x plus f triple dash of x. Now we have to find the integral of e power minus x into x cube. The integral e power minus x into x cube is minus of e power minus x. This is the x cube. The derivative of x cube is minus 3x square. The derivative of this one 6x. Finally you can write 6. This is the final answer. So suppose if you don't know this method, we have to take the integration by part 3 times, because the x cube is there. Suppose x square we can apply the 2 times. If the suppose e power x into x or e power minus x into x, we can apply the integration by parts only 1 time. But it is the easiest method to find the integral of e power minus x into x cube dx. How to evaluate this one? First you can write minus into e power minus x. This is x cube. The derivative is 3x square. Its derivative is 6x. Derivative of 6x is the 6. Now you can write e power x into x cube is, you can take the alternative sign x cube, 3x square, 6x minus 6. Therefore, this is the method of the general rule of the integration by parts. U is the first function, v is the second function, u, the derivative of u is the successively the derivative of the u is u dash, u double dash, u triple dash. The successive integral of the v, that is v1, v2, v3 and so on exists. Therefore integral of u into v is the u into v1 minus u dash into v2. Next one u double dash into v3 and so on. Finally you can take plus c. This is the general rule of the integral by parts. General rule of the integration by parts. Is it clear? These are also important. Now evaluate the integral log x into dx. Now we can write here the integral log x into 1 into dx. We have to take the method I let. Therefore L is the logarithmic function, A is the algebraic function. Therefore we are taking here u is the log x, 1 is the v. U is the log x, v is the 1. We know that integral f of x into g of x dx, that is f of x integral g of x into dx, f of x into integral g of x into dx minus of the d by dx of f of x integral g of x into dx whole of dx. Is it clear? The f of x into integral g of x into dx minus the d by dx of f of x integral g of x dx whole dx. Therefore this is the u, this is the v. Now we can write log x into integral 1 dx minus the derivative of f of x is, that is the d by dx of log x. After that integral of 1 into dx whole of dx. Now this is integral of 1 into dx. Integral 1 into dx is the x, that is x log x. The integral of 1 into dx is the x, that is x log x minus the derivative of the log x is 1 by x. The derivative of the log x is the 1 by x. Integral of 1 into dx is the x, that is dx. Now we can write x into log x. Now integral of 1 into dx is the x plus c. Now this is x into log x. X into log x minus 1 plus c. That is x into log x minus 1 is the value of log e. 1 is the value of log x minus 1 is the log e plus c. Now that is x into log a minus log b. Log of a by b plus c. Log a minus log b is the log of a by b. Is it clear? Now the log x into 1. The log x into 1. This is the rule of uv. What is the uv rule? U into integral v minus the dy dx of the u. Integral of v into dx whole dx. Here the log x into integral of 1 into dx is the x. The derivative of the log x, the derivative of the first function is 1 by x. Integral 1 into dx is the x. We are getting here 1. The integral of 1 into dx is the x. Now we are taking the common factor is the x. Therefore the remaining is log x minus 1. We know that the 1 is the value of log e. This is the log a minus log b. Log a minus log b is the log of a by b. Log a minus log b is the log of a by b plus c is the answer. Sir, now evaluate the integral tan inverse x into dx. Okay, evaluate the integral tan inverse x into dx. Okay, now here tan inverse x into 1 into dx. This can be written as integral tan inverse of x into 1 into dx. Integral tan inverse x into 1 into dx. Now we have to take here u v. Now this is u into v. That is the tan inverse of x. Integral 1 into dx. Tan inverse into x. Integral 1 into dx. Minus d by dx of tan inverse of x. Derivative of the tan inverse of x. Integral 1 into dx whole of dx. U into v. Integral tan inverse x into integral 1 into dx minus the dy dx of tan inverse of x. Integral 1 into dx whole of dx. Now this is 1 into dx is the x. X tan inverse of x minus integral 1 into dx is the x. The derivative of the tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. Integral 1 into dx is the x. The derivative of the tan inverse x is the 1 by 1 plus x square. Therefore this is x into tan inverse of x minus 1 by 2 into 2x by 1 plus x square into dx. Is it clear? How, why we are taking into 2 by 2? Here the derivative of 1 0. The derivative of x square is the 2x. Here the derivative of 1 0. The derivative of x square 2x. This is, we have to compare with f dash of x upon 1 plus x square. Therefore x into tan inverse x. X into tan inverse of x. X into tan inverse of x minus 1 by 2 into f dash of x by f of x. We know that the integral f dash of x upon f of x into dx is the log mod of f of x. Integral f dash of x upon f of x into dx is the log mod of f of x plus c. We know that integral f dash z of x upon f of x into dx equal to log mod of f of x plus c. Therefore here the derivative of x square is 2x, the derivative of 1 is 0. This is we have to compare with f dash of x upon f of x. That is the log mod of f of x. Log mod of f of x. F of x is the 1 plus x square plus c. Now it is x into tan inverse of x minus logarithm of, now this is sending to the numerator, 1 plus this is sending to the, therefore we know that log a power m is the m log a. Now 1 by 2 is sending to the whole power of 1 plus x square. This is the log of a power m, then m into log a. Here the m is the index of a. Therefore 1 by 2 is sending to the index of 1 plus x square. Therefore this is, now this can be written as under root 1 by 2 nothing but root. Therefore this is the integral tan inverse of x dx is the x tan inverse x minus logarithm of root of 1 plus x square plus c. Is it okay? So now we are going to discuss about the integral root of a square plus x square into dx. We know that the nine standard integrals, those are root of a square minus x square minus a square, or a square minus x square. So how to evaluate this type? By using by parts. In that case we have to take, to find this type of integral, to evaluate this type of integral, we have to take only the suitable substitution is x equal to a sin h theta. So once again remember that one. So we are taking x equal to a sin h theta, but now we are going to the, in this case we know that this is the form is, what is the form? X by 2 under root a square plus x square plus a square by 2 sin h inverse of, sin of h inverse of x by a plus c. Is it clear? Now we are going to discuss about this one. First one, the given integral be taken some I. How to evaluate this one? How to evaluate this one? First of all we have to taking the integral is I. Is it okay? I equal to integral under root a square plus x square. Now this is integral a square plus x square under root 1 into dx. This is the 1 into dx. Now it is under root a square plus x square 1 into dx. Is it okay? That is root of a square plus x square 1 into dx minus integral the derivative of this one. What is the derivative of under root a square plus x square is? Derivative of root x is the 1 by 2 root of x a square plus x square. The derivative of the root x is 1 by 2 root of x, 2 root a square plus x square. Now the derivative of the a square is 0. The derivative of x square is 2x. The derivative of a square is 0. The derivative of x square is the 2x. Now we are finding the integral of 1 into dx whole dx. Now this is clear. Integral of 1 into dx is the x into under root a square plus x square. Now this is minus integral of 1 into dx is the x. Integral of 1 into dx is the x. Integral of 1 into dx is the x. X into x is the x square upon under root a square plus x square into dx. Okay, now we can write this is I equal to x into a square plus x square integral. We can write a square plus x square minus of a square. Here a square cancel, x square is the remaining, under root of a square plus x square into dx. Now this is I equals to, we can write x into under root a square plus x square. Now minus of this one by this one. Therefore we can write this one by this one. We are getting integral a square plus x square into dx. Is it clear? Now a square plus x square by root of a square plus x square is the root of a square plus x square. Now this is minus into minus plus a square 1 upon under root a square plus x square into dx. Minus of minus is the plus, a square into 1 upon under root a square plus x square into dx. Now this is the I. Now this can be written as I equal to x into root of a square plus x square. This is the value is the I, minus of I. Now this is plus a square plus a square. This is the form of sin h inverse of x. This is the form of the sin of h inverse of x. This is the sin of h inverse of x. Now we are sending to the minus I. Now this is minus of minus plus 2i. Minus I is sending to the other side. That is the plus I. I plus I is the 2i. That is x into under root a square plus x square plus a square into sin h inverse of x. Now into 2 is sending to the other side. That is I equals to x by 2 under root a square plus x square. Now this is a square by 2 sin of h inverse of x. Therefore sin h inverse of x by a. This is the form a square into what is the form of 1 upon under root a square plus x square is the sin h inverse of x by a. Sin h inverse of x by a. Finally we are taking plus c. Is it clear? Okay, understand how to write this one. First of all we have to taking under root a square plus x square into 1. Now this is u into v. Therefore u into integral of 1 into dx. 1 into dx is the x. Now here the integral of 1 into dx is the x. The derivative of the root x is 1 by 2 root of x. Derivative of a square 0. The derivative of x square is the 2x. 2 cancel. Integral of 1 into dx is the x. After that we are taking plus a square minus a square. Then we can write this one by this one. A square plus x square upon under root a square plus x square is the root of a square plus x square into dx. Minus into minus plus a square integral 1 upon under root of a square plus x square into dx. Now this is the form of sin h inverse of x by a. This is the formula of sin h inverse of x by a. This is the minus of I. Minus I sending other side plus I. I plus I 2i. This is into 2 is the by 2, x by 2, a square by 2, c by 2 is nothing but a constant. That will be some k. Therefore, this is, we know that the form of integral under root a square plus x square. If you are forget the suitable substitution for x equal to a sin theta, then we have to take the another method is under root a square plus x square into 1 into dx. This is now we have to compare with the uv. The integral of u into v is the u into integral of v minus the derivative of the u integral of v whole dx. Then we are getting the integral of under root a square plus x square into dx is the form x by 2 under root a square plus x square plus a square by 2 sin h inverse of x by a plus c. Okay. Now evaluate the integral x cube into sin x into dx. Evaluate the integral x cube into sin x into dx. How to evaluate this one? So this is the uv rule. Now we can apply the uv rule. There x cube is there. Now we can apply the 3 times. So we know that using the general rule of integral by parts. So the concept related to the general rule of the integration by parts, that is integral of, we have to take here u is this one, v is this one. Okay, what is the u? U is the x cube, v is the sin x. That means integral x cube into sin x dx u v1 minus u dash v2 plus u double dash v3 minus plus c. We know that the first into here u dash u double dash are the successive derivative of the u dash u double dash are the successive derivative of the u, but v1 v2 v3 are the successive integrals of the v, are the successive integral of the v. Therefore we can write the u, right? Integral of the v, that is integral of the sin x is minus of cos x minus the derivative of u dash, that is 3x square. Now the integral of the cos x, integral of the cos x is the sin x, that is here minus of sin x. Now write u double dash, that is u plus minus plus the derivative of the 3x square is the 6x. Now this is integral of sin x is the minus of cos x. Integral of sin x is the minus of the cos x. And now this is cos x. After that minus of integral of 6x is the 6. Therefore integral of the cos x is the sin x. Then you can write integral of the 6 is 0. Integral of the 6 is the 0. 0 into any value 0. We are taking the c. Now we can write here minus of x cube into cos x minus into minus plus 3x square into sin x. Now this is 6x into cos x minus 6 into sin x plus c. This is the uv rule. U into v rule. The u into v rule. That is, we are getting here minus x cube into cos x, 3x square into sin x plus 6x cos x minus 6 sin x plus c. First you can take x cube, the integral of sin x minus cos x, the derivative of this is 3x square, the derivative of the integral of the cos x is the sin x, is minus is there, the derivative of 3x square is the 6x, The derivative of sin x is the minus of cos x. Minus of minus plus. The derivative integral of the cos x is sin x. The derivative of 6x is 6x is 6. The derivative of 6 is 0. When you are getting 0, then you can complete that. Finally, we are taking the integral constant is the c. Therefore, this method is called the general rule of the integration by parts. General rule of the integration by parts, where u and v, u is the function in x, v is another function in x. The u dash, u double dash, u triple dash are the derivative of the u, and v1, v2, v3 are the successive integrals of the v. Therefore, this is the method. If you don't know this one, you have to take compare simply uv. After then again we get uv. After then again get uv. You can complete 3 times of uv method. Is it okay? Right. A pair of standard integrals. So here, integral e power ax into sine of bx plus c into dx. That is the e power ax upon a square plus b square into a into sine of bx plus c minus b into cos of bx plus c plus k. But e power ax cos of bx plus c into dx is the e power ax upon a square plus b square into a into cos of bx plus c plus b into sine of bx plus c. Here a into cos of bx plus c, the integral of cos we know that sine, b into, whereas here the integral of sine minus cos of bx plus c. How to evaluate this one? First I complete the first one. Here the first one we are taking here, this is I, sum the e power ax we can written as sine of bx plus c into e power ax. Why? Because I relate the exponential function and trigonometric functions. In order I relate, the trigonometric function is the first function and exponential function is the second function. Is it clear? The rule of uv. The rule of uv, that is u into v dx, derivative of u integral v into dx whole dx. Therefore, that is sine of bx plus c integral e power ax dx minus the derivative of the first. The derivative of the sine is the cos of bx plus c. The derivative of bx is the b. The derivative of the c 0. Integral e power ax dx whole of dx. Now we are taking here I equals to the integral e power ax is the e power ax by a. E power ax by a sine of bx plus c. Now here this is the minus of b, integral e power ax is the e power ax by a. This is the cos of bx plus c. Integral e power ax is the e power x by a. We can write by a at the before of the integral whole of dx. Now this is I equals to e power ax by a, the sine of bx plus c, the sine of bx plus c. Now here the minus of b by a. How to write this one? Again we are taking uv rule. That is cos of bx plus c cos of bx plus c. Integral e power ax is the e power ax upon a. Is it clear? First of all, you can write cos of bx plus c. Integral of the second e power ax by a minus of, we can write here, this is, we can write minus of integral, the derivative of the cos. The derivative of the cos is the minus sine bx plus c. The derivative of the bx is the b. The derivative of the bx is the b. And the integral of e power ax is the e power ax by a whole of dx. Now this can be written as, how to write this one? Here we can write, this is I equals to e power ax upon a, the sine of bx plus c, the sine of bx plus c. Now this is minus b e power ax, a into a square. This is the cos of bx plus c. Therefore we can write here the minus of minus plus, the minus of minus plus. Therefore here the minus of minus plus, plus into minus minus, b into b square, a into a square. Okay, the sine of bx plus c, the sine of bx plus c into a power x is the I. This is the I. Is it clear? Now we can write the, now we are sending to the minus side, minus of b square by a square into I, sending to the other side, it will be I plus b square upon a square into I. Now here we are taking the LCM is e power ax. E power ax is the common, and also taking the common factor is the a square. Is it okay? We are taking the e power ax is the common and a square is the LCM. Now we can write a sine bx plus c. These are cancelled. We can get e power ax by sine of bx plus c. What is the remaining here? Only the minus b. Minus b cos of bx plus c. We are taking the finally integral constant is the k. Yes or no? Now write here the a sine bx plus c. Therefore now we can taking the LCM is a square. Therefore we are taking the common factor is the height. Now this is a square plus b square upon a square. I is the common, a square plus b square, a square. This is the e power ax upon a square, a into sine of bx plus c minus b into cos of bx plus c plus k. Now these two are cancelled. Therefore now we can write I equal to e power ax upon a square plus b square into a sine of bx plus c minus b cos of bx plus c plus k is the answer. E power ax upon a square plus b square, that is a into sine of bx plus c minus b into cos of bx plus c plus k. This is the required answer, that is integral e power ax, integral e power ax, integral e power ax, the sine of bx plus c dx. How to write this one? E power ax upon a square plus b square, that is a into sine of bx plus c, that is minus b cos bx plus c plus k. This is the final answer. Is it okay? Evaluate the integral e power x into x plus 1 upon x plus 2 whole square into dx. Evaluate the integral e power x into x plus 1 upon x plus 2 whole square into dx. Now this is integral e power x plus 2 minus 1 upon x plus 2 whole square into dx. E power x into x plus 2 minus 1 x plus 2 whole square. This is 2 minus 1 is the 1. 2 minus 1 is the 1. Therefore, we can write here integral e power x. Integral e power x into this one by this one, that is 1 upon x plus 2. X plus 2 cancel, 1 upon x plus 2. Now this is minus 1 by x plus 2 whole square into dx. How to complete this one? We have to compare with e power x f of x plus f dash z of x into dx. E power x into f of x plus f dash z of x into dx. That is e power x into f of x plus f dash z of x. The derivative of f of x is the f dash z of x. The e power x into f of x plus f dash z of x is the e power x f of x plus c. F of x plus f dash z of x is the e power x f of x plus c. This is f of x. The derivative of the 1 by x is the minus 1 by x square. This is the f dash z of x. This is we have to compare with e power x into f of x plus f dash z of x. Therefore, e power x into f of x plus f dash z of x. The derivative of the 1 by x is the minus 1 by x square. What is the form here? Here, the given integral e power x into x plus 1 upon x plus 2 whole square. But we know that e power x into f of x plus f dash of x into dx, we know that is the form e power x f of x plus c. This is the form e power x into f of x plus c. Therefore, e power x f of x plus f dash of x into dx is the e power x into f of x plus c. That's why we are taking here plus 1 minus 1, that is x plus 2 minus 1 is the x plus 1. After the separation of this one, x plus 2 upon x plus 2 whole square is the 1 by x plus 2. This is minus of 1 by x plus 2 whole square. We know that the derivative of this one is this one. Derivative of 1 by x is the minus 1 by x square. Therefore, e power x f of x plus f dash of x, that is e power x f of x is the this one 1 upon x plus 2 plus c. 1 upon x plus 2, that is e power x upon x plus 2. F of x is 1 by x plus 2, that is e power x by x plus 2 plus c. Is it clear? Evaluate the integral e power x into 1 plus sin x upon 1 plus cos x. Here the e power x 1 plus sin x is the form 2 sin x by 2 cos of x by 2. What is the sin x is? 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. 1 plus cos x. 1 plus cos x is the 2 cos square x by 2. 1 plus cos x is the 2 cos square x by 2. Now this is how to write this one. Integral e power x into. Now this is 1 by this one. 1 by 2. The reciprocal of cos is the secant square x by 2. Plus 1 by 2. The reciprocal of cos is the secant. Secant square x by 2. Next it is 2 by 2. 2 cancel. 1 time cos cancel. The remaining one is the tan of x by 2 into dx. Is it clear? 2 cancel. This one by this one 2 cancel. 1 time cos cancel. That is sin by cos is the tan. Sin by cos is the tan. Now this is a compare with e power x f dash of x plus f of x into dx. F of x, the derivative of f of x is f dash of x. The derivative of the tan is the secant square. The derivative of the tan x is the secant square x by 2. The derivative of x by 2 is the 1 by 2. The derivative of tan is secant square. The derivative of x by 2 is the 1 by 2. Therefore, the derivative of f of x is the f dash of x. Therefore, this is the form of e power x f of x plus c. E power x f of x plus c. That is e power x f of x. F of x is the tan of x by 2 plus c. E power x f of x is the tan of x by 2 plus c. This is the form. Okay. E power x f of x. F of x is the tan of x by 2. Is it okay? All of you, this is the today. So today we discussed about some models in the biparts. Let us continue in the tomorrow class. So in the tomorrow class is only the final concept is there, reduction formulas. So let us continue the tomorrow class about the reduction formulas. That is one of the very important one. After that, all concepts of the indefinite integrals is completed. Then we will go to discuss, we will go to learn about the mains and advanced model sums. Thank you all.